Hi, good to see you everyone. I'm a businessman in Korea, born and educated, and currently working in here in Korea. And this video is to show how I feel when I see the playing out of a US Democratic Party election. And I would also like to share why I support Bernie Sanders from Korea, the country that seemingly has nothing to do with whether the eventual nominee is going to be either Biden or Bernie Sanders. First, let me talk to you about the understanding of the current situation. Now, it's already March 20th, 2020, and given what the Democratic primary has gone so far, we all know it gets increasingly difficult for Bernie Sanders to get plural delegate count, not to mention the majority. Sunday, March 15 debate. The bar was extremely low for Biden, and although Bernie showed a spectacular performance, I cannot say it may turn around the whole situation for Bernie Sanders, which is different from the level of damage that Elizabeth Warren did to Bloomberg. Obviously, there has been a debate on who is more electable between Biden and Sanders. What's crystal clear to me at this point is Bernie Sanders is more electable than Biden for a couple of reasons. First, I have to mention the declining cognitive situation of Biden. And there are numerous cases that you can see on the YouTube. Trump is a very mean and merciless, ruthless individual, as we already know with the latest election, and he may knock down Biden even before the general election even start. When I watch how Fox News covers the two Democratic contestants, it becomes very clear. Second, when it comes to issues and agenda, even in states where Biden won, voters still think Medicare for all and other issues presented and represented by Bernie Sanders are important issues in this election cycle. People voting with the sole intention of beating Trump may vote for eventual Democratic nominee no matter what. They're going to stick with they have a great loyalty to the Democratic Party. But people, especially younger generation under age 45 or 50, they tend to care deeply for the agenda, and they may not vote for Biden unless his platform and policy proposal reflect at least a couple of big improvement and revolutionary agenda, including Medicare for all, and Biden earns their vote. Third, in order to win, Obama coalition is the key to motivate older generation, younger generation, Black and Latino community, and it seems Biden campaign does not have energy and excitement and enthusiasm to make that coalition happen. Back to normalcy, as many media people call it, and back to before Trump era is not enough to take people to the ballot box and let them wait for more than a couple of hours to cast their vote. And without clear picture on how he will make better America, Biden could not complete the winning coalition, as far as I know. And why Bernie Sanders support from Korea? Now, all the global media are looking at Korea in a more, favorable views. Testing and tracing method that was used in Korea is basically the global standard for many European countries and even US to cope with the corona pandemic situation. All the testing and treatment cost on coronavirus is free in Korea from the very beginning with its single payer system. And our social workers are delivering food to senior citizens in quarantine who are especially vulnerable to the virus. But as a result of big company-oriented neoliberal policies, which were initiated by neoliberal politicians, covered favorably by establishment media and political systems, we have very serious issues such as widening income and wealth inequality, poor social security net for the less fortunate, and still many people are dying because of a higher medical cost. When Bernie becomes the president of the US, I envision, there will be global wave of thinking or rethinking about the capitalism on human face, capitalism for the working people, capitalism for the socially vulnerable, and it will provide an opportunity to think about better society, a society for the majority of working people in terms of economic system and social justice to all countries, including my country, Korea. So what's next? Given the current system, we all know it's a tough uphill battle for Bernie, and it may get worse a week after week. Nevertheless, I still support Bernie, and I hope Bernie will not give up, especially in this coronavirus catastrophic situation. No question that it would be a very lonely fight for Bernie and many people supporting Bernie in America. But I hope this unprecedented health crisis may give all the people in America an opportunity to think about the country they want their next generation to live. I will not give up until Bernie says he gives up. Thank you for listening, and let's support Bernie till the end. Thank you.
Take a look around you and find someone you don't know. Maybe somebody doesn't look kind of like you. Are you willing to fight for that person as much as you're willing to fight for yourself? If you and millions of others are prepared to do that, not only will we win this election, but together we will transform this country